Smooth. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Cloud Chucker. We love you. Our one and only member. You missed out this week because I got a bit drunk last week and actually did another tier, $4.99 a month for the free bottle of Posh Vape Jus. And you missed it. Anyway, I've just noticed that, to be honest. Oh my God, I sort of remember doing it. Obligatory cough. So good evening. Just me on a Sunday night. Good evening. No, they're not working again. I really need to go, don't I, really? So good evening, Cloud Chucker. We love you. Good evening, Warthog. Nice to see you. Good afternoon, should I say. Good evening, the lovely Billy Lee Rice. Good evening, Mr. Intense. Good evening, Lee D. Good evening, John the Vaping Joker. And good evening, Scuba. I think that's it. That's everybody. That's everybody that's here. Oh, good evening, Mr. Shrek Vape Reviews. Shrek Vape Reviews. Sorry, mate. Hey up, only here briefly as I'm up for work soon. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Did get an hour's flight today, Scuba. Well done, mate. I haven't seen it. I knew you was on the show the other night, but I just got in from work when I missed it. So sorry about that. I think it was any of those things yet. Here we go. Let's get some more members. You get 10 every month as per usual. So here's 5 of them. It'll be somebody that we don't even know. You watched. Let's see who gets them. Neil Pitts, Tabitha. I'm sure Tabitha had one before. CC Coils. No Billy Lee. Oh, never mind. Scuba's got one. Look at that. Scuba's a member. You can look at the OnlyFans. There you go. Free OnlyFans for you, Scuba, just for a month. We love you all. Thank you very much. I don't think Neil Pitts is here. No, I'm not feeling flushed. They're actually free. Do you know, I can't speak properly. I don't know what's wrong with me. You get 10 free per month. And so we give the other 5 away as well. Let's do the other 5 as well, shall we? Let's do them all. There we go. That's it for this month. See who else gets them. Vaping Brummy got one. Anky Panky. Paul Inchliff. Edgy B's got one. There you go. That's it. Yeah, they're definitely flea. You get flea memberships. They're not even new teeth. I don't even know where that's. Anyway, that's it for this month. If you do want to join, it's $1.99 a month. I'm not sure what perks you can have, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Send you a picture of me when I first got up and after I've been on the whiskey or something like that. Obviously, there's no pressure to join or anything like that. It doesn't really. You got one, mate. Congratulations. I don't know who Tabitha is. I think Anthony Hart. Do we know Anthony Hart? I'm not sure if we know Anthony Hart. Also, check out that video the other day. Loads and loads of people have watched it. That vape shop that I went round. It was really, really interesting. I really loved it. Warthog, welcome. We love you. We're getting the love going again. The subs have gone back up. Now everybody's watching what they actually want to see instead of me doing Timu. Good evening, Shrek Vape Reviews. We love you. It came out well that time, see, because you remember. So what I decided, we thought we'd do something. I'll send you $1.99 back by a postal order, mate. How's that? You can have a free bottle of Posh Vape Jus, Mike. I'll mix it up and send it out to you, but you must promise not to vape it for a week or two because it's white chocolate and it needs to steep, and you need to do a full review on it on your channel. Cloud Chucker paid for it on your show and you never turn it on. Oh, that's not very good, is it? You need to send him his money back. Pretty unique vape shop the other day, mate. Yeah, exactly. Really cool, that, wasn't it? I just went in, gospel truth, I actually went in, never set anything up, just took all the stuff. I've got a tripod, I took my phone down, I took the Rode mics, and I got the new wind cover, the pop filter for the Rode interview mic. And I walked through the door and I said to the guy, I said, would you mind if I took a video for YouTube? He said, I'd be absolutely made up if you did. He said, because I want people to see this. And thankfully, over 300 people have watched it. And so, it might do them a bit of good. It might get people going. They've also got a place in Scunthorpe. And I think there's a website as well that you can order the stuff off. But I just went in for a look round because it's a new one. How about letting me be the only international person for Posh? I don't think you'd get it though, would you, Matthew? It is Matthew, isn't it? I'm just used to calling you Warthog. I don't think you'd even get it, mate, would you? I can send you the recipe for free. It was a good. It was. I think it was all him, to be honest. He was a really lucky. It was a real lucky find because he was a really easy guy to get on with. And I said to him, I said, I'm not obviously not after anything free. I said, would you mind? I'll buy a bottle of e-liquid, and you can make it up. And we'll do it on the video. I said, obviously, I want it for people to watch. And he won't let me pay for that, and he gave me an RDA as well. And I said, look, I'm really, really not looking for anything free. He said, no, you're all right. He says, I've got loads of them. He said, they've come from the other shop, so we would have to call it beard oil, white chocolate flavoured beard oil. It's up to you, Matthew. We can do something about it if you want to do. But the last thing I sent out there was over 20 sterling shipping. So I'm not sure it'd be worth it. You'd be better off buying a bottle of Onyx or something like that. Good evening, Craig Brown. Nice to see you. So anyway, the scenario we've set up is that obviously in the UK, the fantastic government have decided that obviously, to get the people in to vote for them, they're going to put throw us all to the dogs and pretend that vaping is the worst thing to ever happen. So we decided that you turn around, you look on your shelf, and you've already realised you don't realise what you bought over the time you've been doing it, and you've actually got lots and lots of things to vape. So we thought we'd go back over it and start doing some. There was lots of decorations. Some of them were given away. You're spoiling me thoughts here. Anyway, what do we think to the government and their vape plans? So what we thought we'd do, we're not building a fresh MECH, we're going to use another MECH. We're actually going to take it apart first. Didn't think about that. It just fits in. Got the lovely Purge Stacked. Now, I haven't used these for a while because the bottoms of the RDAs are all brass. And they got very tainted and manky and stuff like that, and I could never seem to be able to get them clean. So it was Matt Waits that said he used vinegar and bicarbonated soda or baking soda. So I used some white vinegar I bought off Amazon, and it cleaned it up quite a lot. But what it did make it do is so I could actually get it apart. I mean, you'll see it's really clean now. It's too bloody tall, isn't it? We're only using. There you go, look. I've got it really clean now, but I'll show you why in a minute, because I actually got it to come to bits. I could never get it to come apart. So I took it apart and cleaned it up properly. So what I decided to do was take it all to bits. Obviously this is Joule 21700. So it's 8.4 volts. Two 21700s up the back. Those threads we could do with a bit more polish. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is the one I bought from Fast Eddie's in Orlando. So it's a side fire, so it comes into a copper cup at the bottom, fits into there, and then your side fire bar goes on there to get your contact, and then it screws in at the bottom, as so. And with this one, technically, you've got a locking device on it. Good evening, Jane from Shy Tots. Go over to Shy Tots and have a look at. No, you can't. You've actually got to contact her on Facebook because she ain't got a website. But she will be at the thing. That's not really going to work like that. So I'll show you when the batteries are in it. But you can actually turn that thing round to put a lock on it, so you can shove it in the back of your pocket. Why you'd want to, I don't know, because it weighs an absolute ton. Let's just get the scales out if I can find them really quick, and I'll show you how much it weighs. be in grams though, won't it? Lovely to see you again, Jane. Thank you very much for your support last week. Last week was a bit... first week back was a bit hard work, to be really honest, but I've really got my head on now. And I'm back into doing my stuff. Everybody has a little brain fart every now and again. Oh no, it's too heavy. I can't weigh it. So it weighs a lot. I'll have to get the kitchen scales out and do it that way. Catch you later, Shrek. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in, and remember, we love you. Bless you. So I can't wait on that one. I can't remember what that one weighs up to either. 200, over 200 grams anyway. So. Oh, shit. You will get a few noises with me because I'm not that well organised. So these came out from Proper Coils. What I bought on his last run, what was left, and the staggered fuse Claptons and the series staggered fuse Claptons, and they come in at a 0.27. So let's take it to bits. I'll look back at the... I'm just going to pull that over there because I noticed last week, I actually looked back at the thing, and there were some people complaining because I was putting wick in the MECH with the batteries in. You big Shirleys. Everybody put... Just imagine if you were out in the jungle and you're trying to get a bit of a wick in your MECH. You wouldn't have an atomizer stand then, would you? So let's strip it completely apart. Don't you be retracting messages, Mike. We know what you're on about. Must have been porn. Which mate was with? Was it the mate that you stayed with in Birmingham that was with you last week, Mike? Did you say? I can't remember what it's called. So that's them out. So you'll see how clean that plate is now. The bottom of that dick. We'll focus in a minute. It's not quite as shiny as it was the other day. It wants another rub over, I think. I think it's picking up where I've been sort of... I'll give that another polish while it's apart. Look at that. Serial number 078. It says down the side, look, stack piece. Look at this. Preparation is everything. It wasn't it? So I met him at the expo, didn't I? Oh, whip out that. Can you see it? Got that there. I can see your face. You couldn't last week when I got stuck into it. I must admit I'd sort of got behind with everything and really let everything go. So it was covered up, and I didn't like using them because they were a little bit. Well, they were grubby. They were really grubby. So that comes out there, and then the negative post comes out. And then this bit, the positive post. Just pull that out there, and it's got that insulator on there, so that's it completely apart. But I couldn't even get this apart before, because it obviously patinaed up inside there. So that solution I used for... that solution I used that Matt said about. Let's just pull that down a little bit. Here we go. I took all the O-rings off as well before I put in that solution, so everything's done, and the O-rings are even stiff. Let's give it a final polish out. I've not used this at all, so it's just been stood since about last Tuesday. It's amazing how quick the patina up again. I was talking to a guy once in Batman's Zoom room, and he said he bought all his mechs in brass and then sold them all. I said, what do you do that for? He said, I'm not going to keep cleaning them. And I could sort of see his point after I'd owned them for a while, because I've got the slam as well. I did the slam at the same time. There we go. Nice and shiny. The only thing is, what I did the other day was that little screw that holds the negative pin in, negative post in, I bloody dropped it, and it took me ages to find it because they're so small. There you are. Just give that another rub while it's apart. I had a salad for tea, so now I'm not a toothpaste in there. No, there's no toothpaste. It's Brasso. I suppose you'll have a type of thing called Brasso, just the same sort of thing. There's the... it's a bit more, isn't it? 12,028. They must not have made many of these stack pieces, because I actually bought it from Fast Eddie's out of the case in the thing. And it was just as grubby when I bought it, to be honest. I said, "Are you going to polish it?" They said, "No." Does it clean it all right, Mike? I don't know what that would do to brass, to be honest. People sort of make remarks that toothpaste cleans things. I don't think that's true, is it, Scuba? That just clicks in there. I didn't notice that last time I did it. And obviously I think that was the big one. I couldn't believe when they got it to bits. You can see these are only cheap Allen keys because they're starting to corrode with all the vape in here. What do you think to my new intro? Took me ages to make that. So, obviously this is a hybrid MECH. Come on, try your best. So we've got a bit of nice bit of protruding positive pin there to make sure you're not going to short out. Now this is a bit of a job. I might not be able to do this on cam because it was an absolute shit last week. Because there's nowhere to click the post into. You have to hold it in with your thumb and then use this really small screw to try and put it together. So let's try and put this screw in. I think this is what I tried last week and then lost the screw. So I was on my hands and knees with my phone out. Might work. It just might work, Batman. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, if you have come back to see us, thank you very much. It's nice to see y'all. I'm pleased that Benny has an after show because that gets rid of Connor. So I ain't got to answer questions about cotton. That was the way to do it. Straight in there. See if I can actually make you see it as well. This camera doesn't do bad for a book reader. But if I win the lottery, I'm definitely buying a DSLR. So as you can see, the really wide posts on these decks, 30mm deck, then the cap's beefed out and all to make it even bigger. So it makes it nice. The only thing is with these, you have to watch out your coil position because if you don't watch it, it whistles. And I mean whistle as well. You can, if you're vaping it and you've got the coils in wrong, you could actually stop a game of football if some kids were playing. It's a proper whistle. One thing I didn't do is get any batteries out. Now if you use molly cells, they've got enough protruding on the positive end of the battery just to be able to put them in and get a perfect connection. But if you are using 30Ts, you have to put a washer in between, a proper washer that you get from Washington Vapes. That's a bit cross-threaded. There shouldn't be much to fit in these coils. Let me just pull that further forward. I forget where I am. Yes, Mick, but brass won't go shine in the sonic cleaner, but it will clean good, and then a bit of brass out. Job done. No, nice. Didn't know that. Catch you later, Scott Wood. Sorry, mate. I missed quite a few people talking last week, to be honest, because that's in a trouble when there's only one of you, and you've got your head down doing this. That's all you can do. I don't know if we ought to take a little bit off that one. It is a little bit too long. Trouble is, I don't want to take too much off because they are a bit of a rarity now, these beautiful proper coils. No, I'm going to leave it. It's an Omen. My wire cutters are downstairs. So let's just leave it. I'm going to put it on a regulator and just make sure everything's all right. I really would like to take a little bit off that, to be fair. Plan B, the other ones. Yeah, I bite mine, Scuba. I don't keep them short, I bite them short. I found out it's an habit I've got if I'm actually tired. As soon as I'm tired, I actually bite my nails. There we go. Make sure it's clean. That should do it. Just that little bit off the end, just square it up. I don't like a load of lead all over the place. There we are. They're a mean set of coils, this. They're very, very good coils. It is a shame that they are no longer available. That's what happens though when these people hit it rich. When the YouTube's money starts coming in and they get really famous, they just disappear. Looks good to me. Just tighten it down a little bit, then they can organise it. Good evening, Mr. Hanks. Nice to see you. Thanks for turning up in here. Nice that you could make it. You can have a free We Love You. Chucker's just got a nice bottle of Posh Vape View organised on the way to him because he was our first member to rejoin. And he's going to leave me a glowing review on his channel. Then he'll be one of 3 people that have it. Look at that. I'm sure it's in far enough. One of these bad boys catching on the cap. Excellent battery for MECH. Put a link. Is that what I've got? Molly cells. Can't remember what number mine are, mate. Are we in? Look at them. That barrel's on a 12 bore. 3.5 mil in a diameter, these are. How many wraps? Oh, I can't see. Get the old coiling rod out. Seems to have got them in level. Screw them down a bit more, make sure they're in, and put them on the regulated. So, put them on the gua. Mum's on a Sunday, it's pants. What are we on about? Your mum's on a Sunday. I forgot to tell you what I was vaping on. Gua 21 with the... What's the bloody Arbiter version 1 with a set of Claptons in it. And I didn't realise what was in it before because I hadn't vaped anything big for a few weeks apart from that Vaporesso mod. And it got Onyx in it. And trying to get Onyx out of it wasn't that easy. I'll just put this up a bit. I don't want to melt my camera. Put it up to 100. Obviously these are already glowed in. So I just want to make sure there's no short. And there they are. Perfection. Right, I'll just have a chat to you while this cools down. Because that's the only thing with them, they don't have to get hot. Just put that back where it's supposed to be. That'll be better. God. It's the only problem is with this particular mod, for some reason it goes bloody backwards. 0.26. So it is a fairly low build and it does take a bit of a connoisseur. But they are supposed to come out about a 0.27. So you do need a nice set of lungs and a decent set of batteries, but they're perfectly doable at that. But no good for you, Scoop. I'll show you this, just 1 second. I'll show you what happens to this bloody Goa mod. Look. It does that on me. And then after a while, it'll turn itself back round. It's done it since it was brand new. I don't know why I didn't send it back, to be really honest. I can't remember where I got it from. Look at that point. It just turns itself around. I'll give it a tap. Turn it off. Look, off's the wrong way around. It just completely mirrors itself. No, it won't go boom. Trust me, I'm a mech head. Right, as I said, we'll just have a chat while we're doing that. And I'll go back to it and put some cotton in it. I haven't got any cotton bacon up here, so we'll use some swag. Mick go boom, 206. Wow. You don't go by 0.3, yeah. It's a bit of a drag. These are slightly special. They were made for people that like to be that bit warmer. Not for the faint-hearted, not for the new vapors, but for the people that's been doing it well. Bang like you used to do with your telly. What do you mean with telly? I've never fixed that telly, you know. Power plus watts up and hold. Yeah, that's what it's done. It does it on its own as well. Let's press them all together. And it's just gone completely off now. That's the end of that. It's doomed. That's the end of that one, Scoob. It's knackered. I've gone into stealth mode, I think. Never listened to Scoob. No, it's still doing it. It's done it right since it was new. I've got two of them and the other one's absolutely fine. But that one just does that. So you don't really notice anyway because it doesn't make any difference to being able to vape it. It just does that. But say it's too late to send it back. Maybe, yeah, that does make it go into stealth mode. Yeah. That's what I did on my other one. I went away with the lads. Must have had it in my pocket. This one, this power. And that's what happens with that. If you press the two bottom ones and that one, it puts it into stealth. But it put it into stealth and also turn the watches down, so I thought it just gone off. I've got some of that in there, which is I ran out of cranberry, so I actually put blackberry in it. So I put half cranberry, half blackberry, so it's and then shock, and then something else, and it's a bloody lovely vape. Yeah, that's definitely stealth. Yeah. Right, we're cooled down now, so let's put some cotton in it, and then it'll soon be time for you lot to go. It's weird because when you're doing chat shows, an hour takes a long time. But when you're doing these sort of things, an hour disappears really bloody quick. So another thing, if you're going to the expo, I'm going as well. I made a decision the other day. I was talking to my daughter. I said I would like to go, but all sorts of reasons why I shouldn't. And she says, you want to get your son off? She said, I know you enjoy it. So, King Cobra, good evening. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in here for a long time. Lovely to see you. So I went on and had a look, and I've got a premier room with a fridge, with the meals included as well for less than what they wanted to just charge me for a normal standard room about 3 weeks ago. So obviously as the people sort of back out and change their mind and things get cancelled, they've obviously got a little bit more space than what they thought. So there's no twin rooms though, so I can't take anybody with me. So it'd be nice to see everybody. I'm going to go on the Friday. I'm not sure what time on the Friday. But because that's B2B day, and I'll probably... So what we use it? Swag. This should be alright in series. It's a decent cotton, isn't it? So let's get the shears out. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be coming around. I've got... I've had a t-shirt made. In fact, I've had 2 t-shirts made. I don't know if you watched the video, Jane, when Lou did that skydive. But the people that made those t-shirts donated them, so I've got them to make me one with fluid on the front. I should have got them to put shy tots on it as well. Anyway, but I got fluid on the front. I got the breast cancer thing on one sleeve, and I got the their name on the other side as well. The name of the people that's making the shirt, because they were absolutely lovely. They made about 20 shirts and never charged. They won't take any money for them. So, are you going, are you, Mac? Yeah, I will do then. Save posting it. You're not allowed to give any to Anki though, because it's far too good for him. I don't think I made these long enough. I have. What's the RDA? It's the Money Shot from Purge. These are quite an old RDA now. I bought this one. I bought my first one in 2017, and I bought this as a kit from Fast Eddie's in Orlando. As you can see, they're really thick. 30mm RDA. So I bought both of mine as kits. I've actually got 3. I've got one with a Ultim top. I forgot about that. I've got 3 of them. I don't even know where that other one is. I think I bought that separate. They were about 50-60 quid RDAs. They're good quality, that. But so the only problem is you've got to make sure you place the coils right. Sometimes even though I've owned them for a while, I still end up taking the cotton back out and putting it in again because it just blows like a football whistle. Come on. It's a little bit tight, that. That's it. I should do it. Just tuck that in there. Should have left this a bit longer, really. That's the one I am using. What, the Money Shot? Purge Money Shot? Where did you get yours from, Hanky? Yeah, it's the Carnage deck with the money shot cap on. I've got one of the Carnages as well. Obviously it's on here. I'll show you in a minute. It's a Carnage deck. Slightly different though. You can't put the other caps on them. They're made slightly different, and then they put that big slam cap on it to make it 30mm. It fits in the. I've got the slam piece and the stack piece, and they're both money shots. God, I'm so out of bloody practice. A little bit of fluff on that. Don't want too much because it's going in an RDA with some 70-30 liquid. That a bit more. Shade it out. You don't really need fluffing much, especially not for series vaping. You don't have as much cotton as you can get. You've got every colour. Oh, you've got several of them, yeah. Yeah, they did. They said that there's the small Carnage, and then there's I'll have to sort that Carnage out, see where it is. So you forget what you bought. You're worried about getting vape supplies if anything happens, and you've got that much you didn't need any anyway, because these aren't going to disappear, are they? They're not going to rot. Get in there. It's a bit flexy, this cotton. I think the first lot of swag cotton I got must have been a bloody clown or something, because these feel a lot different, like hair. Like doll's hair, but not plastic. Pop it in there like that, and pull it up to the side. Get that. Like a big fat Christmas turkey. Try again. There we are. That's it. To be underneath there to carry that juice. Now, just for your viewing pleasure, we'll try it without putting any juice on. We'll fire it up and see what happens. Not really. GT Twin Cam, good evening. Nice to see you. Thanks for being there. We don't love you yet. You've got a free membership, Steve, as well, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. For all the work that you do. What we're going to put on here then, we've got some strawberry crusted donut. What else we got? Oh, forgotten about this. Look at this. Creamy sweet white chocolate banana custard. Poshest Vape Zoo high-end brew. Look at that, Mike. I think you might qualify for a bottle of that. I've never tried it. It's been made since I didn't put the date on it. I bet that's nice. Move that out of the way. Try not to dump this all over the mat. It's weird because you have a little mix, don't you? And then you forget all about it. This must have been made a month. Go on, soak it up. Right. It's a bit of a mess, but it's not really got settled in yet. There we go. We're off. Just to get rid of that new cotton taste. Don't know if it's the same with... what's it called? Swag. That's just at 105 watts backwards. I'm going to have a cheeky toot on it, see what it tastes like. Nice. I'd even forgot making this, to be honest. I know when the first couple of days it was a bit sweet, but I'd actually forgot. When I didn't, until I looked at it there, I thought it was mouth to lung stuff. That's what it looks like. Obviously, on that guar, the cap brings it up to 30 ml. Ooh, yes. Right. Let's go mechanical. I'll just put that tank back on there before I break it. I don't know how long you've been here, King Cobra, but it's going on here. So actually part of the kit was together. It was on here. So that cap's nearly the same size as that device. It's weird when you look on the camera. I've noticed little bits of polish here and everywhere. No go boom. He'll not go boom. Trust me, I'm a mech head. Oh. I did nearly stand on the keyboard that I put on the floor though. Now I'm molesting the microphone with my shoulder. I need a bigger room, really. So obviously, they just go nice and gentle and careful in there. And the cap fits around the top. Oh, shit. Better not do that way. That's better. Don't do that at home. I came here because the title said MECH, and MECH is life. Welcome to MECH. Right, let's put that up in the air. Excuse crotch cam. Put a bit more jus on it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it through the microphone. The only thing is with it, it's that obviously 8.4 volts. So it's pretty bloody warm. So am I, but I'm just here for the smooth voice. It's not that smooth. It's all squeaky, really. Right, let's have a vape, and then I'll let you people go, and let you get on with your evening, because I presume a lot of you need to be up for work. Just put the microphone back where it's supposed to be. I'm at 9.9 on your stack, so it won't be so hot. 0.9. It's not crazy warm, to be honest. Oh, my mistake. Probably just get clouded out pretty quick. The good thing is about these big slam caps on there, it means the RDA doesn't warm up too quick. With a thinner one on there, with that sort of building, it would soon be really warm. I'd forgotten how good that was, to be honest. Jazz radio host, good evening and welcome to Jazz FM. Tonight we'll be looking at I don't know any jazz. Oh, there we are. We've actually got a bit of a better connection. Didn't screw the bottom in enough. So that's what it looks like. 8.4 volts. There's very little voltage drop because you don't get as much voltage drop with the side fire because the button hasn't got to go through the threads. So obviously, we've said before, that little bar goes onto a copper cup underneath, and the bottom battery goes into there, straight through up to the top on a hybrid connection at the top. Yeah, I did turn it. We're all right. So that's it. Job done. So the only thing is with these, they do create an awful lot of clouds, and if you ain't got a window open, you will be sat there in just a fog, really. I haven't seen the cat since Wednesday. So tonight we are vaping on the creamy sweet white chocolate banana custard Poshest Vape Zoo high-end brew. That's what it's called. Poshest Vape Zoo high-end brew. White chocolate banana custard, 3 milligram, and it's creamy sweet. Do you like banana, mate? I might bring you this one. Excellent flavour. We've got the coil position just right because it's not whistling. And because I don't half whistle, they like a tin whistle if you get the coils set wrong. I've done that before. I was watching the bloke on a live stream one day vaping one, and it was hilarious. Like, Christ, what's wrong with you? That's it. But I enjoyed that. That's another one, all shone up. So I've got the slam piece as well, but it's just the same, but in single battery configuration. So there's no point in taking that one apart because you've already seen it. It's just different coils, different battery configuration. So this one gets rarely used. If I remember, I might put it in my bloody case and bring it to Expo. Show one or two people and then put it back in there in case it gets nicked. It's a clone of White Rabbit, is it? Are you sure that White Rabbit's not a clone of that? Because you know what they're like, them lads. They're straight on it, like a car bonnet. Yeah, banana. It's you vape 5 milligram. What, on a stacked? Sick man. You can have what you want. 20 if you want. It's free base though, mate. Banana flavour, isn't that? Yeah, this is a it's not Candid. Trying to think of the name. Graham put me onto it. You can't buy it anymore. Well, you can from France. La Petit Vapoteur's got it in, but only in small bottles. Actually, I vape 3 milligram and then I vape 12 in mouth to lung, but you can have it what strength you want. Yeah, so it's free base. There's no salts. I ain't got any salts. I can make it without it if you want. You can put your own nick in if you normally use salts. But I'm still old school free base. I'm like Victor. I'm not into that nick salt sort of. So it's nice and smooth. It just makes me bloody sneeze, that stuff. My hands smell a bit metallic still, so you never seem to polish them, do you? You never seem to stop polishing them, should I say. I'll make you one up anyway, mate. If I can find it. It's the flambéed banana. That's what it is. I can't remember which. It's Celebrum's flambéed banana, and it gets rid of that over-ripened taste that you seem to get, or candied taste that you seem to get. I've got a grip nade. If so, I want it. No, I don't know. No, I never got one. I did actually want one, but I never got one. Mainly purges my things. I've got a few anyway. I'll not tell you what I've got because we'll come out. You can attract the. track the sheep with a banana and a leek. What I'll do, I'll make it up in the next few days, and then it's got a month to steep. Because that white chocolate does. I think I put cream in this one as well, a little bit of cream in it. That's why I've called it creamy. I mean, you might not like it. That's the thing with making your own liquids. Some people will like them, and some people will just think they taste cheap and rubbish. But depends how you normally have it. I think I don't know whether I put a bit more sweetener in it, because it says sweet, creamy sweet. So unless it's a sweet cream that I put in there, that's probably what I put that for. Anyway, that'll do, I think, for tonight. We made an hour. So that wasn't too bad. Last week I struggled for 3/4 of an hour, but it was the first one I'd done, and I was a bit jittery anyway. And that hour's gone really quickly, so I've really enjoyed that. So we'll pop on next week and do another one. There's a bank holiday in a few weeks, which means I won't be on that week because I'll be at work. But other than that, we might do it on a Monday night or something like that. We'll see. But I do quite like watching telly now on a Monday night and just sitting and settling down. So anyway, it's lovely. It's been absolutely lovely to see you all. Thank you very much for the support that you keep giving us, or me, or also. And I've really enjoyed it. I do quite like putting the camera down and pointing it at something and doing it that way. I think there's enough panel shows, some really good quality panel shows, which are really, really funny and work well together. But I just enjoy doing something slightly different. Like old school style sort of stuff. Makes a nice change, doesn't it? Just makes it a little bit different. Yeah, Sunday's nice, isn't it? It's a lot easier for me, to be honest. I found myself in the end, it was easy for a start, and then I found myself in the end waiting all day to do a show at 9 o'clock on my day off. And it sort of restricts you to what you can do. Because sometimes you think, 7 o'clock, you think, I could murder a beer. But if I start now, I won't make the show. There's nothing worse than trying to do a show when you're pissed. I've done that before. Anyway, thank you very much. And we'll catch you. I'll see what else I've got to put up this week. I've got quite a few different little bits I can actually put up as a review. I actually found out. Let me just do this before I go. If I can find my phone. Hopefully, it'll not upset the view channel. Right, let's have a look. There. So, tonight is the... Oh, no, it doesn't tell you what's on it. So, we've got... Where are we? 404,700 views, 15.5k likes, 29.6k comments, and 1.5k shares. And it tells you somewhere... I can't think where it tells you that. Is it on that one? Let's have a look. I'll be bound to be on the wrong channel. Yeah, just past 400,000 views milestone. I missed that. 700, nearly 700 uploads, I think. Or nearly 700 and some uploads. It tells you somewhere. Might be on this YouTube studio. Anyway, got to go. Nice to see you. And I'll get the statistics written down properly and do it real professional next time. And then I'll know what I'm doing. Catch you soon, everyone. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.